Hello and welcome to the Daily Millwall for Thursday the 29th of June 2023. In today's Millwall news, the first, I'm sure, of many fixture adjustments that we will see in the coming season. So Millwall's trip to Norwich rescheduled for live TV coverage. A lot of fans not happy about this. Quite a few have already bought tickets. Bought train tickets. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You know what they're like. You know what they're like. So this is from millfc.co.uk. Millwall Sky Bet Championship fixture at Norwich City will be shown live on Sky Sports. The trip to Carrow Road, originally scheduled for Saturday the 19th of August, kick-off 3 p.m, will now take place on Sunday the 20th of August, kick-off at 12 midday. Any further alterations to the Lions 23-24 fixture list will be announced on millfc.co.uk. Ticket selling details for the game in East Anglia will be announced in due course. So there you go, the first of many. Sunday, the 20th of August, midday. Away trip to Carrow Road. So there you have it. Now, moving on to this. Utterly bizarre. Changes to Championship substitutions. Following a discussion by EFL clubs regarding the number of substitutes named in matchday squads, Championship clubs have opted to use 5 substitutes from 9 names. There will be 9 substitutes on the bench next season in the EFL Championship. Are you fucking serious? An increase from the 7 names currently. Clubs in League 1 and League 2 will continue to use 5 substitutes from the 7 names on the bench. In accordance with the league's articles of association, each division is able to propose and adopt amendments or alterations to a variety of related matters, including the number of substitutes. Indeed, I wonder who voted for this then, and what was the vote? Did Millwall vote for or against this? This is utterly bizarre. 9 players on the bench, a whole second team more or less on the bench. What about? So obviously, in terms of the substitution situation last season, you could use 5 substitutes, but it had to be on 3 occasions. So is that still the same here? Because it doesn't say. Is that still the same? You can only do 3 rounds of substitution if you're going to do your 5 players. I assume so, because they haven't said anything about that. 9 substitutes. Come on. Yeah, like, who voted for this? Why would they vote for it? Is it because they want the bigger teams with the bigger squads to have a better advantage? But then why would I assume the majority of the league had to vote in favour of this for it to go through, which would mean 13 teams at least. Why would they do that? It's utterly bizarre. Utterly bizarre. But is this a reaction to the fact that only one of the relegated teams went up last season? Burnley came down, went straight back up, and instead they got Luton Town, so they're not happy about that. So they're trying to put the squeeze on and give an advantage to the relegated teams from the Premiership. I don't know. But 9 substitutes. Holy friggin' moly. How many times do you think Gary Rowett will name a full list of 9 substitutes? I'm sure there are times where he won't. And if that's the case, what does that do in terms of loaning our young players out? Do we loan them out to play, or do we put them as the 8th or 9th substitutes on the bench, just to be on the bench, even though there's highly unlikely that they're going to come on? I don't know, it's weird. It is weird. Yeah. 9 substitutes. So we got this story from LondonNewsOnline.co.uk. Millwall duo not able to be involved in full contact pre-season sessions as their training return is managed. George Honeyman and Murray Wallace are both not set to resume full pre-season training with Millwall until next week. The Lions reported back to duty yesterday, fly off this weekend to a camp in Alicante, Spain. Midfielder Honeyman, signed from Hull City last summer, missed the run into the last campaign due to a hamstring injury when he faced his former club in April. He also underwent shoulder surgery. Left back Wallace sustained a quad injury also in April. Both of those sustained quite bad injuries at the end of the season, Bill boss Garrett told the South London. Both are fit and rearing to go, but both are about a week away from full training. They've joined the group straight away, but they won't go straight into full contact for different reasons. Other than that, we've not got anybody who's going to be out of the session. There you go. What about the new guy that we're still waiting to be announced? Joe Bryan. Is it Joe Bryan or Brian Joe? I don't know. Joe Bryan. Where are you, bruv? Where are you? Release Bryan. Yes, his contract is due to be finished with Fulham. I think that's what's holding him up. But then I don't know why for Fulham you have to get their permission, or why would they be so petty to do that? Maybe, I don't know. But he literally scored 2 goals in the playoff final that helped get him promoted. So maybe you should be humble and show some fucking respect. I don't know. Here we go. Mill manager outlines plans for talented youngsters with club getting transfer interest. This is from Southwarknews.co.uk. The Lions have a number of talented academy players who need senior first team football. Exactly they do. And now that we can name 9 substitutes, will they be kept around just to plod around on the bench? Some of Mill's promising young players will be involved in first team pre-season training, but if they don't make the step up, they will be sent out home. The bulk of the Lions squad returned to Calmont Road on Wednesday for medical and fitness testing. Mill under-21s won the Professional Development League national title last season when they defeated Sheffield United 2-1 then after extra time. Senior manager Gary Rowett was at the game and praised the work on boss Kevin Nugent and his assistant Paul Robinson. A number of the squad are at the stage of their careers when the club believe they need to play regular senior football. 3 of them have already made their debuts in our outside. Romain Esse, Nana Boateng, and Maku. Captain centre-back Janok Lee played 3 games on a short-term loan at National League Torquay United last season. Abdul Malik, who was the top scorer last season with 16 goals, has also great for some time. Rowett was asked about loan plans, specifically in relation to what to do. Those 2 you've mentioned have done really well, and will probably be with the squad in the season. We'll see. Rowett told me. What you hope is that 1 or 2 of those players can come into our squad and do really well in pre-season and take their opportunity. If they don't, I think you're right. They need that next step. Obviously, Chin's had a little taste of that when he went out on loan to Torquay. We're always looking for that next step for them because they need game time. It's okay being involved with us and the feeling of that, but there's also nothing like playing week in and week out in men's competitive football. And that's something we'll assess with each individual. Rowett confirmed that there have been interest in some of the talented youngsters from us. We're always getting inquiries. People are seeing what good work Nuji and Robbo and their group of staff are doing in that age group, Rowett said. And that's what we want, having had the likes of Danny, Billy, Broom, Tyler, Romain, Alex Mitchell out on loan. People are looking at our under-21s, and of course they've had a brilliant season. And you want to see those players in your first team, and that's exactly the scenario we were hoping for 2 or 3 years ago, and we want to keep pushing down that direction. Yes, indeed. So we wait and see. Now we're going to finish talking about ex-Millwall players because the local press have done and maybe some. So this is from londonnewsonline.co.uk, the South London Press's online website. Ben Thompson, ex-Millwall midfielder, joins League One side. Former Millwall midfielder Ben Thompson was signed for League One side Stevenage for speed. Thompson was made available by Peterborough United this season. He made 33 appearances in all competitions for Peterborough last season, but did not start a league match after the start of December. The 27-year-old came through the ranks in Millwall and made 175 appearances for 4 clubs for him top goal. I'm looking forward to getting started, said Thompson on time for that next stage. I played against the manager's teams for several years now, and I've always liked the way he plays. I'm delighted it's over the line. So there you go. Moving on again. Good luck to it. And also the South London Press is putting up this one, which this is a bit more weird and bizarre. I think something funny. This is a situation that's happening in the Premier League, and I don't know why, but something funny is happening. So, former Crystal Palace Mill keeper set for Wolves. Wolverhampton Wanderers in the Premier League have signed Tom King. So, former Crystal Palace and Mill goalkeeper Tom King set to join Wolves. 28-year-old is a free agent from July the 1st when he's Northampton. So he's going from Northampton Town. So he was at Salford and various other clubs, Newport in Wales, Salford, Northampton Town, and he gets signed by a Premier League. Weird and bizarre, but they're doing this all the time. Just the other day, Burnley were after die on. They signed a keeper from Leyton Orient, who were in League Two and got promoted to League One. But they're a Premier League team. They're signing a goalkeeper that was in League Two. And 28 years old, it's not young, but it's and especially for a goalkeeper, it's probably like prime time for a goalkeeper. But I don't know what's going on with Premier League. Why are they doing this? Now, obviously, I think the rules are in the EFL that if you get an injury to your goalkeeper, they let you sign a new one, even if it's outside the transfer. They let you sign it. Sign a goalkeeper. They let you loan a goalkeeper. That's allowed. It's in the rules. So maybe in the Premier League, they don't let them do that. It's not in the rules. So you have Premier League teams snapping up goalkeepers. So they have a good first choice, good second choice, decent third choice, and even a fourth choice. So like Biakovsky with us, like he's on the bench. He's us number 2 now. He could go to a Premier League team and be the fourth choice. Turn up every week for training, take part in training, and then have the weekends off because he won't be involved in any games. That's literally what he could do, like semi-retirement, and still get paid out. It's utterly bizarre what these Premier League teams are doing with goalkeepers, and not only that, but other players as well, like hoarding players. You've seen Chelsea back in the past. I don't know if they're still doing this, but signing up loads and loads and loads of youngsters, and then they loan them out. They've got 25 players out on loan. It's utterly bizarre. Yeah. Tom King gone from I think League One to the Premier League. Good luck to him as well, but like I said, there's kind of a weird thing going on with the Premier League and lower league goalkeepers. Now this might be why this could affect Millwall in terms of we or the fans think we need a new goalkeeper. Not happy with George Long, and Bart he's obviously not the full package now. He's a good shot stopper, but mobility wise, not all there. So this is going to affect our ability to sign a goalkeeper, a good quality goalkeeper, if they're all being snapped up by Premier League teams. So Premier League teams make sure they have 4 decent goalkeepers in their squad. Like it's Wolves. Wolves are not in Europe, are they? I'm pretty sure they're not, because they're in the relegation threat. So why would they need to sign all these goalkeepers? I don't know. It's utterly bizarre what Premier League money is doing to the market for various players and skewing it and all kinds of things. But yeah, but there you go. And on that note, thank you for watching. Goodbye.